Yes, guys, welcome back to the Ilovesesh podcast. We've got the man himself, Harry Bowen in the building. How we doing?
All good, mate. All
You
good.
blessed?
Yeah, good, man.
Thanks for coming down. Firstly, you know, you know what? Yeah, I could tell your character, man. I could
Yeah,
tell.
man.
Good vibes, man.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good, bro. Good. Busy.
You're busy, yeah?
Yeah, man.
I see you grafting. I see the graft, boy.
Yeah, man.
How's the journey going?
Yeah, it's good, mate. It's good. It's been a long journey. The parties are getting better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah, just want to keep going. Summer's coming up.
Yeah, that's
Excited.
The time. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just keeping it moving. Got a lot of sets coming up.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think. Like when I started DJing, all the opportunities that are coming up now. But I'm loving the music. I'm loving playing to the people, feeding off that energy. It's exciting, man. Got some big things coming this year.
No, it is as well. You just got to keep grafting, man. You know how you see, like when it comes to DJing, one thing I realised, your time will come anytime.
Yeah,
You just got to be patient. You got to be humble and just keep working. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Obviously, I can see you rave anyway, so
Yeah,
like, you go out
yeah.
anyway. So you're trying to say, so you must meet people along the way. You know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, you said you've only been DJing for what, 3 years?
Yeah, well, Maravalosa be coming up to 3 years on August the 14th. And just before our first party, I started DJing 2 months before.
Okay, yeah.
So I got my DDJ 400s. I'd wanted to do it for years. It was just before my 18th. And I just bought them. I got them, stayed in my room for about 2 months.
Yeah. Oh, you say you just banged it out.
Yeah, just banged it out. And then I was looking about, because obviously I'm from more out in the sticks way, not as much London area. Couldn't get any, which was trying to find places to like get sets and stuff. Nothing was really coming back, so I thought, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to throw my own party now.
Yeah.
I already knew quite a few people at the time, and I found a little village hall in a place called Sturma, middle of nowhere. I know, geez, trust me. And I just chucked it up on my Instagram. I was like, who fancies a party on this date? Obviously it was COVID at the time. And about 200 or so people put in yes. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, right, we're going to do it. And we sent the party. It was only £5 a ticket. Sold out 250.
Yeah, better than nothing, bro.
I know, guys. It was mental, middle of nowhere. And then from that first party, that feeling was there. Do you know what I mean? And then we threw the second party there, which I think we'd done like 150 or so, not as well, but yeah, it was a good like start to the journey. Do you know what I mean?
100%. You have to keep going, bro.
Yeah, bro. Even now, like thinking about just doing that then is what we're doing now is crazy. Do you know what I mean?
So you get the bookings coming. You've played in a couple of festivals, I see.
Yeah, I'm playing at Boat Club this year.
Oh, it's a big one.
Playing on Ibiza.
Yeah,
closing. That's the one. Because I played there last year, surprised my mate out there, and then ended up playing on a boat out there, man.
Oh,
and
sick.
Was looking around, and I was like, "Oh, this is just mental."
The sun as well. How cold? Yeah, I think that's
what I've dreamed of, man.
Yeah, of course. You just started, bro.
Yeah,
just started, man. So you just got to keep going, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, you said you started 2 months before the rave, before your party as well. So your time will come.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. But how are you finding the journey though? Have you ever thought sometimes like, do you know what? I'm not really getting as I wanted to be. I might think, I want to pack it in.
I think more with the event side, you're putting more in than what you're getting out, especially at the start. I mean, we went from the village hall days. We've done a few in a place called Colchester near us. We've built it up. You do the field. We've done like a couple field days, so it's literally a case of like you have to get permission from the council. You're having to get the toilets in, course, security, and it adds up the cost, and it's hard to make that. You think it's like, you got them people, you're making loads of money straight away. It's not quite like that, you know.
Yeah.
And it is hard because you have to keep reminding yourself like why you're doing it. You love it. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not seeing what you thought you would see straight away. But it's part of the journey, man. Like now, literally our last party just gone through it in this sick little wood space.
Okay.
And pulled 600 people.
Wait, what you saying? You got 6 in there? Yeah, that's numbers.
There was still another 100 people wanting tickets.
That's numbers.
So it's like, it's gradually going up, man. But like, we're starting to see the better side of it, which is good.
Oh, is your team big? So is there like a couple of you?
Well, it's just me, but like, we've never really had headliners. So quite a lot of our residents, it's usually just our residents playing.
That's good though.
Yeah,
that's
it's crazy, man. How like our residents can pull their numbers without like a headliner. But we've had headliners a couple of times, but we're quite like a tight group of residents, so when like the party pulls off and stuff, it's like a win for all of us. You know what I mean?
About sometimes you would think that headliners bring them in, but sometimes headliners don't bring nobody. You know, it's just the name looks pretty. I get it.
Yeah.
You might have put in mileage. I get it.
Yeah.
You play that big stages. I get it. But sometimes, a lot of people are fooled by this headliner thing. Not to like disregard anyone.
Yeah.
But you might think, okay, cool. I'm gonna book Jamie Jones, for example, or someone. You'll think that he's gonna bring 1,000 people. This it doesn't work like that. Well, I realised it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean?
It doesn't, man. I mean, when I done London East, I think that for my first London show, second London show, I had, you probably know Luke Dean.
Yeah.
So I had him before, like what he is now. He's fucking booming at the minute. And I had Aussie Governor as well, and the second one who's also booming at the minute. But it's more about the party, man.
Yeah, 100%.
If you can get the party and the family feel, it means more to people than just a headliner being on the lineup. Because it's not really as personal then, you know?
Yeah.
Unless you're doing like a festival when you've got this name, all these big names, it's going to create an impact. But I feel like just getting the odd one headliner here and there. I mean, for this next show, I'm looking at a headliner, because we usually just do it our residents, but I'm looking at a headliner which I've always loved the sound.
All right.
And it's someone I've wanted to get on for ages, so I'm going to get it. But if that wasn't the case and I was just getting it for like, thinking about numbers wise, I wouldn't do it, you know.
Yeah. Have you reached out to him already?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back.
Okay.
I don't want to say yet.
No. But, so have you been going back and forth? You've just sent the thing just to say.
I've sent off the request. Yeah.
You just waiting to hear
see
back.
what happens.
Probably hear back. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
It's the money. Sometimes some of them ask for some mad money.
Yeah,
though.
they do, mate.
You know what I mean? Some of them do it off ticket sales as well.
Yeah.
So they might say like, I don't know if you know, so some of them do like, oh, okay, do you know what? I can't give you a price until I know how much tickets you sold. Have you heard that before?
Nah.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
That's what some of them do. But obviously, I think you have to think about the pros and cons, innit? Because sometimes you might not sell a lot of tickets and they might give you a cheaper price.
Yeah.
You might sell loads of tickets and they might give you a little bit more. So it's pros and cons to it. You know what I mean? But I've heard a couple big headliners say that. Well, that's so,
crazy,
you know,
man.
But yeah, I feel like you don't need to worry about that. But like I've been seeing your
it's going off, man.
It's going off over there, isn't it? And I thought, I have to get him on. You know what I mean? Obviously, I like talent, man. I'm not a sheep, and I don't just follow everybody else's like, oh, right, it's all about him or it's all about him, innit? I got the eye.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're doing your thing anyway. Cause you've been on a couple raves as well in London, though.
Yeah,
well,
man. Yeah, I've been. I mean, 93. I've played a couple times now.
I've never been 93. No, what?
93 feet. Brick
what's
Lane.
it called? Brick Lane. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, because that was just before Christmas. I've played for a couple of other events now, which is still now like I used to go to that gaff all the time, and like being able to just play in there on a normal one's crazy.
Yeah.
But like just before Christmas, this is probably quite a big turning point for my event, Marivelosa. Literally, but we sold it out. With just residents in the main room, which is crazy, man. It's like, I think the last people I've heard about doing that was Appetite when they were a lot smaller, and they had like Rossi.
Yeah, they had some names,
but like they weren't even like booming names at the time. Do you know what I mean? So it's sick to see we're kind of going in the right direction. Do you know what I mean?
I think get a couple of collabs in, get some sponsors in. But
man.
Like, that's when it starts. You know, you get the sponsors coming in. You know what I mean? Get some stages on the bigger scale festival.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's what I'm looking for. But I'm it's like I'm the type of person if someone I won't necessarily like reach out to people if they want me, they come to me. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's a good mindset to have, because I have quite a lot of DJs will like message me, oh, can I have a set, bro? Or they'll just ping me a mix and won't even say anything, like asking for a set, and it's like, bro, you ain't even came to the event and seen if you liked it.
True.
Do you know what I mean? And also, if I want you on my event, I'm always looking, like I'll see what you're doing and I'm gonna shout you, bro. Do you know what I mean? So just got to kind of keep what you're doing. Same like what you were saying about the stages with the getting a stage there. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to reach out to them. I'd rather them see what I'm doing. In the same sense, kind of you as well. Like, I see your podcast, watch them, mate, you runs House of Silk, and then I'm not even joking, bro. I was thinking about messaging you. And I was to say, like, bro, I've actually got loads to talk about. And then fucking you shouting me,
That's
bro. I was
saying,
like,
bro.
this is sick.
I see everything, bro. That's what I'm saying.
gassed.
Everyone has their time, bro. That's how I look at things, you know?
Yeah.
Like, everyone has their time, you know what I'm trying to say? So I try and chop it up properly, you know what I mean? There's bare people I got, like, I want to speak to, you know what I mean?
I bet.
Like, sometimes I might say, yeah, man, we're going to chop it up now, and they might not hear from me for 4 or 5 months, and bow, pop up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I want some people to understand, don't think it's like a par or something where we might be like, yeah, we're going to chop it up, then you're not hear from me for a bit, because there's a long list. There's bare people, do you know what I mean? Like, done like 3, 4 before you as well, do you know what I mean? But I still got to change it up to, I need it to make sense, do you know what I'm trying to say, when what's coming out. Because what is your event coming out soon?
What
did you say your next one? When is your next one?
My next one's 20th of July. Festival.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but I'm literally, we're just waiting for the land to get all locked in and I can release it all. But yeah, it's going to be a big one.
Because sometimes it might make sense bringing out the interview around them times. You have to make it make sense for not just me, for the person who I'm interviewing as well. Do you know what I mean? To give it a bit of buzz.
Definitely.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's it just has to make sense for everybody. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, definitely, bro.
So yeah, I even wanted to ask you, like, for DJing wares and that, do you get nervous and stuff?
Nah, I don't.
Nah, you just go in it.
I'll tell you what, man. I just get so excited, dude.
You're not easy, you know.
No, okay, I swear to God, mate. Like, the first time, the first event, like, obviously it was 2 months after I started DJing. But like, I was nervous for that, and as soon as I got up there, geez, I was in.
Just going with it.
I just go in some mad zone, mate. It's almost like it doesn't matter who's around me, and like when I'm playing, like I'll put like a half a set together. Now I just download all the tunes that I'm loving. But I used to literally plan out a whole hour set, like transition to transition. But like now, I don't know, I can just feel the energy of the... It's hard to explain this. And I just know what to spin, man.
Oh, so it's just... okay, so before I used to plan it.
Yeah.
Pre-plan it. Okay, so now you just go and freestyle it.
Yeah.
So you got that reading the crowd then. Go in there. You know, all right, sweet, you're about to get something jumpy.
Yeah,
or you might get a little sing-along or something like that.
That's the thing, like my style of like what I play, I just love the vocal house, man.
Yeah,
it's a bit of me, and I love getting... older like vocal house and spinning that and then seeing that go off is a sick thing.
Do you think that's started to go on a rise in the last like 5 to 6 years? That
what,
the
like,
vocal house? Yeah, the vocal house used to be there, but I feel like the last couple of years it's just gone through the roof
yeah,
again.
Yeah, definitely, man.
A lot of vocal ones. They're vocal in everything now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love a vocal, mate.
it just depends how you chop it up and how you mix it up. You know what I mean? I don't think DJing is easy. I think it's hard though.
Yeah, I feel like actually learning to just mix the tunes is easy, but I feel like reading a crowd is a totally different ball game, because I feel like some people have it and some people don't, you know?
Yeah, man. I think half of the DJs play for themselves though.
Yeah. In what do you mean? Like
possibly I reckon some DJs,
playing what they like.
Yeah.
Bro, 100%.
I think some DJs might just go on, not read the crowd. Just go in and set, man, bang, I'm pumping this. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And I reckon some DJs go there and think, all right, cool, I might have to change that around.
Yeah.
I might see a little more girls in there.
Yeah.
I can see that, that vocal might work. You know what I mean? That's how I would go to it. Like, bow,
okay,
see that little one. See that sweetheart there. All right, she's singing along. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, just I thought about DJing. I thought, nah, do you know what? Like I said, it looks easy.
You mixing that, didn't you?
No.
You just love the sing.
I can't. Nah. I literally thought, I stood in front of it. I thought, shit, what's going on there?
Yeah.
Because I'm even still confused how you have one air with the other tune, and I don't even really know how you even do that.
It's just practice, man.
No, what? No, what's that button called?
Beat sync? Nah, none of that.
No. But no chance.
No chance.
No
man.
chance. Never.
Never.
I heard that's the.
Unless the tracks are like moving out on a madness, because sometimes it does that on the CDJs.
Oh, to do a madness.
Yeah.
Okay, or something in there like a delay from the speaker to the thing or whatever.
Yeah. I've had to do it on the odd occasion, but never. Move it with the tempo, spin it in.
Spin it, yeah. They should just take that button off the deck then, because I feel like everyone's onto that button, man.
I'll tell you what, bro. I've played at a couple gas, like usually like the CDJs have the screen so you can see the whole like track. Oh, I'm trying to think of the right word for it. But the way it's like moving, basically, where it's coming into the drop and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I've arrived at sets and it's literally got no screen. It's just a cue, play, and you just got to spin it. It's pretty much vinyl, do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But like, I feel like scenarios like that make you a better DJ, because you have to. Yeah, I see it, and you see it, and you're like, you just got to deal with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to adjust to situations like that.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on in DJing. Your thing might not upload. I heard apparently USB sometimes they don't upload or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I've had my USBs corrupt quite a few times, especially when you plug them into MacBooks. Actually, for some reason.
Oh, it just
yeah,
finishes.
when you pulls it out, I've pulled it out before. Even ejected it, and it's just corrupted. All my tunes, and that's a nightmare. I'm a nightmare with my USB, mate. I'll go to a set, slap it in, and then I'll just leave it in the decks.
You want to you want the dead ones. Bro. Yeah, you must get mashed up in it. Yeah.
That's the thing. I've calmed down on it, but yeah, man.
Oh, so do you drink before your sets?
Yeah.
That's the Dutch courage then, bro. Yeah. What you saying so sober?
I've done a couple sober sets, but and I still the same energy, do you know what I mean? But like when after a couple drinks, it's fucking I'm flying.
Yeah. So you say you got enough tunes though, yeah? You say 3 hour, 4 hour sets if you had to.
Yeah.
So what you got Beatport and that?
Yeah.
Is that your main source?
I use Beatport. I use Bandcamp as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro.
Okay, so
I find my tunes. I'll find my tunes on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I heard SoundCloud's a good one.
Yeah, it is well, good, man. And then I'll find my tunes on there, and then I'll type it in Beatport or Bandcamp. If I can't find it on there, I'll just slap it into Google. Usually find the download link somewhere. But then I've got a mate who spins quite a lot of vinyl, and he's always got downloads for like tracks that are only on vinyl because it's been ripped. So I always give him a message if it's an older tune.
Think about that.
I always give him a message. I'm like, bro, you got this. You know what I mean? Sort me out.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
It's like I played on one of my TikToks from '93. Oh, it's called "Am I Liked?" Fabian something, but people like commenting like, "Oh, how did you get a download for this tune?" And how did you get a download? I'm like, my mate, sorry.
Well, your mate don't start charging you soon, mate. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's good to have different music from everybody else.
Definitely,
as well, man. Have you ever been to like sets where you playing the same tunes as other DJs sometimes?
Yeah, but I don't know why I've always, even if I'm a bit, because quite a lot of the time I'm later on in the night.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of promoters like to put me closing as well because I just come in with energy, you know what I mean? And bring it back up again. But yeah, I don't know why. I've always just, because I always get, even when I'm playing the set, whatever time I'm on, I always get to the rave early anyway. And I always just clock when there's a tune that I would be playing, do you know what I mean? But I've always got enough variety on my USB to mix it up, not play that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, is that like a mandatory thing where, you know, if you do hear it before yours, do you always change it or you just still...
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't play the same tune.
Okay.
I hate it when I hear it at another rave, do you know what I mean?
It might be a different mashup on it, though. It might be like a
if it's a bit of a switch out, yeah.
So you're saying tech, so what's you then? Tech house, DJ, minimal, what?
See, the thing is with me, right, I'm not very, like, technical with the genres of what genre it is, or I don't know. I'm not very clued up that side, like music wise. But the best way I can explain it is pumpy vocal house. That's the best way. Yeah, it's the best way I can explain it. I love my minimal house.
Minimal
bits too. But yeah, man, when I hear a track, if I like it, I like it.
Yeah, you like it.
And I'll spin it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So could you play like drum and bass? Could you mix
I could mix drum and bass, but
You tried?
Nah. I've done a bit of like liquid drum and bass and that, but not like jump up, like brown. Yeah. That's not, it used to be a bit of me back then, but not now.
So where do you see yourself? Have you got like any targets? Like, have you got like a 5-year plan, or are you going with the wind, where it's like if opportunities come your way, you're going with it? Like, obviously, I'm not saying there's an end goal, but like me, I'm a structured kind of person. For example, do you know what I mean? Like how I'm looking at this, I was doing this for 3 years. In my head, I was giving myself 5 years. If I'm not on like some sort of, see if I can't get like a slot like on a radio, for example, Select FM or like a. God, hopefully, like one extra. Like, if I can't get like a little house on a proper thing, like that's my 5-year plan. So I'm thinking, like, have you got like a 5-year plan where maybe even you're your event festival, maybe be on a bigger stage we are, maybe fucking Croatia,
bro.
Have you got like a?
So I kind of take it step by step. So like I kind of do it. So the way I promote my parties is I don't put out like the next 5 parties at once. I'll do it like one by one, because I feel like, especially now, it's a good way to keep the hype going, because you got one done and then people are gagging for the next one, you know. But my plans for this year is another big field day, which is July the 20th that we're planning. I've got something sick half secured in Shoreditch for Halloween.
A little dress up.
I don't want to say it.
No, I'm going to try and pull up to that one. Little fucking dress up.
And then we've got another London venue just towards Christmas again, like we did last year.
I always thought that you'll be two events ahead. Does it? You know, sometimes that if you do one, see, like you got the July one. Have you kind of technically planned the other one already?
Technically I have, but it's just locking in the dates. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not easy them times as well. And everyone, you know what it is as well, bro? Everyone's doing raves now.
Yeah, it's saturated as fuck, bro.
But do you know what? Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
but it's
no,
not
it ain't a bad thing.
I think it's 50-50 because I think there's a lot of rubbish.
Yeah,
I'm just going to be honest, innit?
Yeah,
I think there's just a lot of any raves, any parties. Then there's proper ones.
Yeah, which is good because it like the people who actually want to do it properly, like they stand out, you know.
Yeah, easily.
And I feel like I got in at a really good time, like just after COVID, kind of kick-started from there. But obviously, I've had to put the work into
to get where it is now.
Expand it,
yeah, man. I think COVID changed the whole game.
Yeah, definitely,
for everyone. Because I started this COVID. I mean, like, so it's not like that's why I like even relating to people who started during the 10, because we've all started at the same time and we all saw, you know what I mean, the door. Because I feel like before COVID, I think things weren't easy. Raves weren't easy to get before COVID. I'm telling, bro, I promise you, I'm 35, bro. I've been raving for
years.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So like I know. See, like all these like eggs, you know, Egg and all these spots and like they weren't giving their event like their they weren't giving their venue out to
them. They weren't giving
not like that. Yeah. Not like that. Like I've seen some stupidness in there now. Just for example, you know what I mean? Like before they weren't letting anyone in there. So they need us now. That's how you look at things. So sometimes some of these venues, mate, you just got to tweet to them like you got it already, mate. Say, look, mate, I could bring this. You know how it goes. I could bring this in. You see my footage. You go to my page, bow. It just goes like that.
Exactly,
you know what I'm
bro. Definitely, man. But for like 5-year plan wise, I haven't thought that far ahead as in 5 years. But next year we're 100% taking it to Ibiza. My event. 100%, man.
What about this? There's a bit of a gas though. What Marbella, Croatia?
Yeah, I feel like, bro.
Beefer's beefer though, innit?
Geez, I've dreamed. That's when I started, man. I was like, that is something I dreamed of, taking it over there. And I've already started sorting out like a proper weekender for us, for like people to come over.
Sourcing it, yeah.
And we could have done it this year, man. But it's by the time end of this year, our crowd's going to be a lot bigger, and it'll be nice to get a bigger group of people over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like that's when it's really going to hit me. Like, fuck me, we're getting somewhere.
Things about even beefer, like say like you do it this time next year possibly, and you got it secured. Just start pumping that from now, bro.
Yeah. I'm looking to release it all just before New Year.
Yeah, bro, pumping it out. Anytime you have an event, just pump it out. It's a promo as well.
100%, man.
Just like, package, the packages, whatever.
Yeah,
And beef, bro, think about sorry, bro. Our beef was not even expensive to get to, bro.
Nah.
I see returns for like 180 quid, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
it's not too bad.
And I only go beef for 3-4 days, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I don't really go beef for weeks and that. I'm going to beef again in July. I'm only going from the Monday to the Wednesday or Thursday. You know what I mean?
That's perfect though.
Yeah.
4 days is
bro.
rough out
Man's
there,
been
bro.
a beefer and I've come back alone, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Man's partied in a beefer. Do you know what I mean, bro? Man's partied out there and man's just left everyone and just like in the morning I've just went airport, bro. Like, man's been, you get me? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, man's partied out there, like, respectfully. Do you know what I mean? So I think it'll be sick though as well, especially for your generation. I'm guessing you're younger than me as well. You know what I mean? So I reckon
23.
Yeah, so I'm trying to.
I tell you what, I've had like bigger promoters, like I've had like brief conversations, and they all say like it is mental at my age what I'm doing now, like numbers wise. You know what I mean? But I never see it like that. I'm just like, do you know what I mean? I'm just doing what I'm doing still. Yeah.
No, you need to pat yourself on the back. Trust me, man, because it's not easy to get numbers in, bro.
Yeah, especially
there's a lot of there's a lot of ravers, but like I said, didn't it? But you know what is, sorry to cut.
Yeah, it's cool.
When they've been to your party once, like they've been, and you got the numbers in, they're always gonna come. They know the vibe.
Yeah.
That's why residents would always work for you. Yeah. Because they've come to your party before. And it's vibes. Yeah. Sometimes, you see, when they don't know nothing, they'll look. That's why, see, like when I done my first rave, I started to try and get some thingies because they didn't know what was going on with it. You know what I mean? And I clocked, raw. They didn't do nothing for me, but obviously I tried and it didn't go to plan, so I've done my job. You know what I mean? But if you're saying it works with residents, you don't need. You're good. You've basically, it's a vibe thing. They've come for your vibe.
I feel like it's just people come now for Mara rather than who's playing like. It's even though like they do know who's
obviously,
playing, but they know they're gonna. What you're saying? They know they're gonna bring the vibe.
Yeah,
and it's sick to see, man. It is sick to see.
That's good though. You're young, man.
It's like when I was watching your podcast with mate, he runs House of Silk though.
Yeah,
and honestly, and he was saying like it's a package. He was like, you're selling a package, and I was like, you know what, bro?
It's true.
It's you're exactly right, because it's like the thing that I've done recently in the woods. It's like. The Woods gonna build like a stage in there. It's gonna be all like, do you know what I mean? It's like the package of the Woods and the rave. It's like each rave itself. It's like I done one. What was it called? Like not when I done 93. I called it 93 Winter Wonderland. It's like a package. We decorated it all like that. It's like each time is creating more than just the rave itself. It's like the whole package. It's exactly what he's such a legend, mate. I was loving that podcast, bro.
You know, you got to sell it to them. You got to sell it to them. Remember, you're branding. You're your own brand, isn't it? You know what I mean? You're the face of it as well. You know what I mean? So everything you do has to look niche. It has to look on point.
Definitely, man.
Visually, at the minute, visuals is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, we just got to be very clear. Visuals is just the thing. You know, a lot of DJs post every 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Visually, their sets. Like your hour set, they'll chop it up about 30 times. You know what I mean? You just got to pump. You got to keep your what's the word I'm looking for on Instagram? You got to keep it going. Your
it's like the interaction, isn't it?
Yeah. You got to keep the interaction going. You got to keep it flowing steady.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know it is crazy how Insta works, man. Like.
It's dodgy though.
Yeah, I know. It's I've put like so many money into ads, man. Like on Mara.
It's just dodgy, man.
And it's like a post I put up the other day, like the one I put up before I hadn't posted in a while. It had like 3,500 people view it, and then the one I put up recently after a bit of time not posting was like 1,500 people view it. And it's like, what's going on here? Do you know what I mean?
It's dodgy, man.
When it for like me and like us, like if you need people to see your stuff to keep moving. Do you know what I mean? So it's dodgy. Like it's just not really
dodgy. But one thing I could do say though, see, even when you post, everyone sees it, bro.
Yeah.
To be fair, my timeline's a bit dodgy though. Because when I scroll, some nonsense comes up, bare like random people I don't follow keep coming up on my things. I don't really know what's wrong with that.
Yeah, it's weird, and that happens to me every now and again.
So I kind of, but. Yeah, Instagram's a bit dodgy. To be fair, I ain't even got TikTok. I need to get TikTok.
Yeah, it's good. I'll tell you what, mate. You might not have seen, but I put a mix out, one of my first couple mixes, and I mixed Brighter Days together. You know, let me out. Let me with this Daka tune that was like Daka-da-dum, da-da-daka-da-dum. Put a clip, like just a clip, put it at the start of my mix. Put a clip of it, and then loads of people started making videos of
that
just a clip of like the screen recording of SoundCloud. It's like that mix cause it's got 700k views now.
Yeah,
it's mental, mate. And it's like TikTok got it popping, and then everyone started going to SoundCloud. It was like people all over the world making a thing. And I released on SoundCloud it is a separate track of the two things mixed together. And like loads of people asking like, put it on Spotify, put it on this, but it was literally just me sitting in my room with the vocal, with the cue button, cueing it, looping it over. I weren't doing it on Ableton or nothing like that, like producing the track.
Yeah.
I was just doing it like that, and obviously I can't put that on Spotify. It's two other people's tracks.
Yeah.
But it was sick to get like when that started popping. It was like a bit of
traction,
exposure for me. Yeah,
I think things like that as well. That's why you need to start putting all your links on the links under the thing. Your that page. But I heard TikTok's the one at the minute though.
Yeah, man, it is good
to get it going.
You can just have a random video just go boom.
Yeah,
just out of nowhere. Like I've put so many like good quality vids on Mara, but probably 1 or 2 out of 5 of them are going to actually
go viral,
do the numbers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as long as the content's good, man, I feel like it's hard with the Instagram and TikTok because sometimes it's a bit like disheartening when you put something out when you think you're like, this is the bollocks. Do you know what I mean? And then the algorithm just says, nah,
not today. Not today, innit? Now Instagram's algorithm is like it will just tell you straight, not today.
Yeah.
Within the first, I could tell how my thing's gonna go in the first like half hour. Yeah. But I post at 8. See, if I want to post something, I post at 8.
Yeah.
So I feel like 8, 9.
Yeah,
that's when everyone's. That's when everyone. I feel like that's when everyone's scrolling before they start the day. Or scrolling on the way
8, 9 in the morning.
Yeah, so that's not,
I've never actually tried that
post
time,
8, 9. So that's when everyone's getting up. I usually get up, go on my phone for about 5, 10.
Yeah.
Go, get up, get ready, on the way to work or something, I go on the phone again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From 8, 9, 10, I fiddle with it to see. So I could kind of know after 9, I'll look at the numbers or the views, I know, this one's not thinking. Do you know what I mean? So
definitely, man.
You just got to try and find a way, your own niche,
It's more like, I've looked it up and that, and it's more just finding what time your audience are usually like, just testing it out really. Like I remember not that long ago, I was uploading at midday.
Okay.
And it used to boom.
It used to boom.
And then
that's late for me, man.
Now it don't, but a good time I found recently is 5, 6 o'clock.
Oh, I never posted late before.
Yeah,
I never
give it a go,
late.
bro.
And what you're saying? You say
because then you get the people who've just finished work, and then it goes into the. I feel like it almost like carries on into the evening. Like
yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, because mine's early, so you don't carry on the next day. Mine finishes that day.
It probably finishes a bit earlier. Like, yeah, it's weird. It is weird.
Yeah, it's just like I said. I think because there's so many people just doing the same thing, man. There's so much of the algorithm it could take.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Just everyone's doing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I reckon, man, it's just weird the way all that thing is. But you just need. Unfortunately, that's the avenue we need to promote our content.
Yeah, which is why it's so frustrating because it's like Instagram is where it stems from, really, ain't it? The whole events, even everything, really. So it's it is frustrating when
Instagram's definitely a tool. You could take advantage of it though. You just need to know what you're doing. To be fair, I don't really sponsor. I used to sponsor when I started it off, but I didn't really see a difference.
Yeah, what doing the boost?
Yeah, when I first started doing this, like the first, I used to do it, and I never used to see a difference.
Yeah,
but someone showed me a technique though, where you could kind of like boost. So basically, say like you're gonna sponsor a post, you could put it in. I'm saying, bare people don't know this. You could put it in somebody else's algorithm. So you see, like if you post a video of your set, you could put Jamie Jones under it. That's what I'm saying. Bare people don't know this. You could put like Jamie Jones. You could put all big names under it. Yeah. And you could kind of like
targets it.
Yeah. See, exactly that.
Yeah, but you were saying bare people don't know about it. I only found out about that recently.
Yeah. So you could kind of like target then you could just try to just go through that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
trying to say?
targets it better, but it's annoying because it's not like it's not like you're. Is that when you hit the boost button, it gives you the options,
Yeah,
doesn't
there's
it?
bare like that little bit there. Yeah, I didn't even know that, to be fair. You know?
It's mental, bro. I think I had this geezer running like ads properly for me because you can do it all through like the Meta Business Suite and that. And he was targeting it. This was 2 days before 93. He was targeting it like people who like appetites posts, people who like even like I was saying all like the big raves and that, like people who into this, into that. I only run it for 2 days, cost me 300 quid, but I'd done about 250 tickets.
Okay.
Them last two.
That's a lot.
It was leading up anyway.
Yeah.
I mean that day at 93, we done about 650. So,
Yeah. That's all right. I'll say it worked then.
yeah, man, it works, but it's like the party in the woods. I didn't even run ads on that, and we done like 600. So it gets the people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grasp them. But I feel like it's also like the content, like my promotion. I always try and go a bit out there and do something a bit crazy. Do you know what I mean? And then it catches people's eye. But it's like, whereas like the standard post I'd do wouldn't really.
Yeah.
You
Do
know
do you do flyering and all that stuff? You don't really do that
Nah,
stuff?
nah.
Oh, you just do all content online. To be fair, I don't really feel like you even need to flyer anymore, you know?
Nah.
It's the content, innit?
Yeah, man. It's all the Insta, man.
Yeah. No, to be fair, where would we be without Insta, boy? Have you ever thought about that, bro? Where would we be without Insta, bro?
I'd be on the streets handing out the flowers, bro.
Bro, I remember one time I got locked out of my Insta. Oh my days, bro. It was the longest hour in my life, bro. Sweating. I thought, fuck this. I literally thought, fuck this. Sweating, everything. I don't even know how I even got on it. No, I went on. I had to go like on Facebook, change my password on Facebook. Then I had to I had to start changing shit.
Yeah.
Then I got back in. I thought, oh my. And this made me realize, shit. Is that how man's moving for fucking?
Yeah,
it just shows though how Instagram's needed.
Yeah, it definitely is, man.
It's crazy, bro.
I do sometimes wish in a way, like, because obviously it is part of it all, having to be involved with Instagram, but I do sometimes feel like it would be nice to not have it in my life and just kind of like live in the real world a bit more.
But
bro, it's part of
what you're doing, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't notice, yeah. I see, like I was checking my screen time. My screen time's alright. This week it was like 5 hours, bro. That's not even a lot.
Yeah.
5 hours. So I don't sit there. I can't remember the last time I sat on Insta for like an hour. I don't do that.
Yeah, that's good,
I literally
man.
give it 5-10. I go on it, get about 30 strokes,
Yeah,
pause.
yeah.
Whoever I catch in that first 30, 40,
Yeah.
create, I barely go on my explore page, bro.
Yeah.
I barely go on my explore page.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Like, and I but at the beginning I was crazy with it. And I started realizing, mate, this shit was just when you see like how sometimes I look at things as where like when I don't post nothing, I start getting agitated.
Yeah.
So I thought, no, I have to calm down.
Yeah.
Because you start thinking, I ain't got no content. I ain't got no.
I'm the same, bro.
Yeah, so it's like it's techniques, man. There's techniques of how you can run it. But like I said, I think one of the good ones is when you got your set and you called your set, just chop it up bare. You could chop it up, different parts of the set. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, are you enjoying your journey though? Like,
Yeah,
are you
man.
From the heart? Are you?
Yeah,
like,
no, I am,
This
man.
is what you want to do.
This is what I want to do, man, definitely. But I'm also like starting other things as well. I'm starting my own ticket website,
Oh, sick.
which I'm obviously it's quite good because I'm a promoter. Like I've used the ticket website, so I know what needs changing. So yeah, I'm getting that all together. It's still a massive work in progress because it's a big thing getting a whole website together, especially at the level of like
What you're trying to do.
got to compete with
no
RA,
problem, yeah.
Skiddle. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Skiddle's who I use now. But yeah, sorry, Skiddle. But yeah, it's 100% what I want to do, man. I've dabbled with the producing, but I'm just always so busy sorting out the party. So I reckon in the next year or so, once I can fully focus, like not have to work my full-time job as well, I'll be able to get into the producing because
Yeah.
I've always wanted to, man. I've always wanted
Yeah,
to.
producing's good as well.
It's a long pit. You gotta commit though. I feel like once you're in, you're in.
Yeah. No, making music is sick, man. Imagine making your own music, your
Oh,
own
no.
sets, playing your own music.
I've imagined it, guys. Though.
I think, You get a lot more looking as well.
Yeah,
'Cause your music's getting played by
especially
other people.
booking wise, like for bigger venues. And I thought, especially this year, because I was proper busy last year DJing, but I thought this year I might quieten down a bit, but it's still going like booming, man, which is good. Just enjoying it, man.
You should give. Have you gave producing a try though? Like
Yeah,
obviously
I
sat
have,
there
man.
and
And
figured-
I've already like made like a little drum beat with a little melody on it, and it's like there's something there. Do you know what I mean? I just haven't had the time to
together.
fully push, and because you got to put hours into it, man. But soon come, guys. Soon come.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, boy.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans, the ravers, DJs, up and coming? Anything you wanna?
I think up and coming DJs right now. I think get on the producing straight away. I feel like I'm quite lucky now to be playing where I am and doing the thing with Ilovesesh just because I started off quite early. But like right now, there's so many DJs out there. You got to stand out, and the best way to do that is producing. That's something that I'd say to anyone starting DJing now. Also Ilovesesh, yeah, it's going to the moon, man. It's going to the moon. Parties just get better and better every time, and I tell you what, the vibe of the party, it never changes. From the village hall, it's always been booming. Like people come to our parties and they're like, it's going off in here. Do you know what I mean? You get some parties, it's a bit moody and like everyone's like looking at, nah, fuck all that. Do you know what I mean? We're here to have it off.
Good time.
Yeah. It's only gonna get better, man. It's only gonna get better.
All right, bro. Well, thanks for coming, Dan.
Yeah, thank you,
Good
mate.
conversation, bro.
Yeah, boy.
I'm looking forward to your journey. You know, like jokes aside, like I want to see you win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, bro.
Next party.
Yeah, you're there, bro.
I'm gonna pull up 100%.
You have to. You'll see what I mean, man. Yeah,
you know what I mean? But thanks for coming down,
No, I
bro.
appreciate it,
Bless us,
brother.
bro.
Big
Bless
up.
us, bro.
Thank you.